Hey there, Start here. I unfortunately cleared the daily mission without thinking about it and without getting a recording today. And once you clear it, it disappears and won't show up until the next day. So I promise I will do a budget. I'll take my EX0 ester in there and clear that one out for you guys and put a video of that one up tomorrow. But while I'm at it, I'll just show you how I cleared all 4 levels of the Power to Unite Espers and Men. This is the one that is FF6 units only. So I'll show you how I cleared it. It's not necessarily a budget team, but I am going to use budget gear. There are a lot of other great budget videos out there. I definitely recommend checking like Cenzar's channel, checking Alcatrev. You can find them, both of them, in my recommended channels on my homepage, on my channel page. So definitely check them out. They've done some really nice budget clears of this one. I'm just going to show you how I did it personally. It's a very simple and straightforward clear strategy, and gets it done on turn 3. You could potentially delay that till turn 4 if your Cyan is only EX2. I will say that this strategy does utilize it. It needs to have at least an EX2 Cyan and an EX2 Celes. Your Terra and your Kefka can be whatever. I will also, full disclosure, I crowned my Locke's Force Hunt ability for the 90% break. I did that a long time ago. It's probably not required if you just gear your Terra and your Kefka for damage. I haven't geared them for anything, so I'm relying totally on Cyan, and he can carry it with Locke's 90% break on the Force Hunt. If you don't have your Force Hunt fully crowned, then yeah, just add some extra damage, or just build your Terra and your Kefka for damage, and that should get it done still by turn 3 or 4. All right, so let's go over the gear real quick. Cyan's really the only one geared for damage here. He's got his STMR, because like I said, you need at least an EX2 Cyan to follow this strategy, but the gear is all very, very budget. You know, either free gear from the story or very easily acquired TMRs, STMRs. Indestructible Light for the chain cap up. Azure Radiance and Valued Memories helps him top up his TDH. Valued Memories, of course, for the Beast Killer Plus to max him out there. And then just his own vision card. And so he should be maxed on everything. Yep, TDH 400%, LB damage 300%, and 300% Beast Killer. So Terra, oh, I actually do have some gear on her. That's funny. So this is just like random gear. It must have been from the last event that I used her on, which was a long time ago. So yeah, here you go. You could probably consider that a budget build too, because this was built a long time ago. But yeah, anyways, inconsequential. Celes in her normal form just needs to have, actually she doesn't really need anything in her normal form. She just needs to start in her normal form so that procs her auto cover for any magic attacks that might come in, so she can cover those. In her Brave Shift form, so she's going to shift immediately on turn 1 to use her Limit Burst. That's why she needs to be EX2. So here, just giving her STMR, and then just, yeah, you know, I'd say fairly budget gear, in order to just buff up her spirit and give her 100% fire resist. That's all she really needs. Locke is going to be the Evade Provoke unit, so Durandal, Moogle Charm, and Tulian's Gauntlet give him 100% passive Provoke, and then Locke's Dagger, the Durandal, Assassin's Vest, and his own TMR should have him fully capped, even 10% over. You could take the Assassin's Vest off, actually, and he's perfectly fine. He's just here for the breaks and to passive provoke all the physical damage. And here's, yeah, so Kefka's got nothing but his TMR on, so he's completely naked. So you could easily gear him up for more damage as well, and that could potentially get you over the line if you don't have Locke crowned at all. All right, so that's just, this is the team that I used to get it done. We're going to get this done in 3 turns. You could potentially push it to 4 turns if your Locke is only your your Cyan is only EX2. All right, so let's get in there and see how we do it. All right, so we're going to start by shifting Celes, do her LB. There we go. Locke's just going to do his Force Hunt. Even if you put like one or two crowns in it, that's probably good enough. I think one crown makes the defense break go up to 87, 2 crowns makes it go up to 88, and then the final 2 crowns bump that up to 90% defense break. So we'll just have him break. Kefka is going to do a Falling Ice for the Imperil and double Twisty Turny. Terra is just going to triple Blizzara. Cyan will do his LB. Now his normal LB does like four hits, so you definitely want to make sure that the chain has ramped up a bit. His SLB is a one-hit finisher with a bit of a wind-up, so the timing on that one's much easier to do. So for these guys, we're going to start the chainers first, let the chain build up a little bit first, and then send Cyan. There we go. All right, so yeah, we do about 1/3 of the damage on this turn. We'll do another 1/3 next turn, and then we'll finish it off on turn 3. All right. So on this turn, Celes is just going to do her LB fill for everybody. Invincible Swordplay and Shelga. Just to make sure she doesn't take too much damage. Alright, Locke, we'll just have him do his LB for the bigger attack mag breaks in case your units take any kind of damage. They shouldn't. And we'll just reload and repeat everyone else. Do the same thing again. There you go. So we're left with about 1/3 of the boss's health. So we'll definitely kill it on the next turn. And if you need to wait till turn 4 to do Cyan's SLB, that's fine. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and kill this thing now. Alright, so here the timing's much easier. You can just basically tap them all together. So I'll do Cyan and followed immediately by the chainers. Because Chaos Wave awakens such a nice long chain that Cyan will definitely hit the cap within the chain. Boom, there it is. All right, and yep, that's basically how it gets done. Easy peasy. You could probably work this team out in a couple of different ways to, if you don't have EX levels for it, like I said, if your Cyan's on the EX2, just wait and do the hit, the SLB on turn 4, and that should do it. So Cyan's doing all the damage here. Like I said, you could build Terra and Kefka for a little bit more damage if you don't have the breaks on a crowned Locke, but yeah. I think you should still definitely get it done. That last hit on that SLB is basically overkill. So probably even if you only had an 85% break, you'd probably still kill it with the SLB. All right, hope this was helpful for you guys, and stay tuned because I'll definitely keep working on my my budget-friendly tour of destruction with Golbez. So I'm hoping to get part 2 of that up either later tonight or over the weekend at some point. So stay tuned for that, and I will get the daily mission budget cleared to you guys tomorrow when it comes back up. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the other side.